This is quite arguably the worst WrestleMania week of all time.
I don't know he was going to say that.
We have been waiting to do this video. Friday has just finished. Friday Night SmackDown has ended. The match that should have been at WrestleMania was the main event. The show of shows is over for 2 nights. We're done and it's over with. There's a lot to talk about. We're going to do whatever y'all want to do first. Let's talk about how this WrestleMania was complete shits.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
It's go time.
Let's let it cook. Let's talk about night one specifically.
Okay.
Let's talk about night one.
Night one.
Okay, let's start with the match that should have been on SmackDown, but it was on WrestleMania. Naomi and Jay Cargill. I mean, it was an okay match.
We're talking about the Super Show on Friday.
Yeah,
on Saturday,
the Super
right?
Yeah,
Show on
Super Show.
Saturday.
It
Yeah,
was,
the 2-for-1 extravaganza with CM Punk headline.
He did.
It was ass.
It was ass.
Wait,
It was ass. Hold on, we're going by parts. It was ass. The
ass.
show opened with the first match being Jey Uso versus Gunther, and Jey Uso took it, and it did not feel right because it was not the main event. Once again, I repeat myself. Your opening match was for a title match.
Not just any title.
Not any title, but the
World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh my God.
which it was in main eventing. It was in headlining night one. Well, Jey Uso took that championship. It felt good, but it could have felt greater. It could have been better. He could end the night, and that did not happen.
But it's not even just that, Mayo. It's the fact that he tapped out Gunther in the middle of the ring.
his own move.
His own move. Here's my issue that I have with WrestleMania this whole week, even leading up to it. Everyone from media was talking about AEW. Everyone. You talk about CM Punk. You talk about Nick Khan. You talk about Triple H. Everybody who did interviews had AEW in their fucking mouth. And now, when you look at the first match of night one, it was produced. It was produced to shits. Because you have Jey Uso make Gunther tap out. In what world does that happen?
And relatively quick, mind you. So it's not like he was in the hold for a long time and tapped. He was like maybe 10 seconds into the hold and then he tapped out. It would have been better if he passed out and then, he won the championship.
Yeah, that's Gunther's character because what I just found. Okay, let me add a disclaimer. I'm really happy Jay won the championship.
I'm glad he won too.
It was well deserved. I think he earned it.
No, fuck that Gunther! Der Ringen el Gunther!
Hold on. Let me cook. Right, shit. However, you have someone as powerful and talented
Say it.
as Gunther tap out to his own move in that quick of being put into that submission. I didn't like how that was done, especially for Gunther. Let him pass out, man, at least. Or at least let the hold last an extra 5 minutes. Let him work
10 minutes. Nigga,
Listen,
you tripping.
Hey, I'm spitballing here. But at least let tussle in the ring. Show that mat-based shit. Make Jay earn that tap. But because we saw the brutality, what happened with his brother. Rightfully so. So I was like, okay, I understand storyline-wise, but you guys could have stretched it out a little longer than just
And
that's it.
I think that was the reason why. It was like, Jay, and again, no shade to Jay. No shade to Jay. But holy fuck, can that dude not wrestle?
No. But the Spike is right though.
Disagree
no,
with you.
and but Spike is right. Gunther is there, and he's the ring general. He could have stretched that match, but it wasn't up to then. It was up to the fucking high collar, Triple K or Triple Big Nose, who decided, hey, Naomi and Jericho deserve more time. Hey, the tag team whose ass deserve more time. Hey,
Wait, were they on the card tonight? That night?
yes.
Yeah, remember
Yes.
the New Day.
The New Day.
Oh, yeah,
versus
the New
Yeah,
Day.
it's a new hey,
Yeah, that match was.
hey, Grand Americano, which he's my hero.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. But I love him. But that match could have been a SmackDown. Needed more
I don't know
time.
why they put? I get Rey Mysterio was not able to wrestle, but to just say, yeah, we're just gonna put Rey Phoenix instead, whom has no connection with the crowd just yet. The
Oh my God, it was so
WWE
bad.
crowd yet.
Oh my God, it was so
On
bad.
WrestleMania, that's wild to me.
That man came out and there was crickets.
It was crickets.
It was crickets.
I would have been like, if y'all put Penta there, it would have been a better reception because the WWE crowd knows Penta more than Rey Phoenix. Like literally, this was like Rey Phoenix was his second match or first match?
Third. But this whole card was basically SmackDown. This whole card was
Damn.
SmackDown focused, so you couldn't bring in
Like,
Benta.
nah.
I mean, Iron, you're right. And Grand Americano had to carry the whole entire fucking match, which is big great because he's a great luchador. Assholes. He's possibly the greatest luchador I've seen in my fucking time.
You are fucking ridiculous.
I don't know why when he triple A, when we have this kind of talent in the USA.
Whoa! Stop it! I will not
But
allow
hey-
you to slander Rey Phoenix, bitch.
No, Rey Mysterio.
But hey,
Ray Phoenix.
but hey,
He said the best luchador he's
yeah, the best luchador. Yeah, Rey Mysterio. Hey, your time is up. You should have been retired. A Grand Americano, its time is now. Like John Cena said it.
Yo, bro, come on. I'm not letting you talk that
listen,
about Ray.
I don't know where he's come from. His origins are known, but let me tell you,
Gulf of America, apparently.
Gulf of America, this kid is the future of lucha.
Wait, didn't WWE get mad at that shit and they changed it?
No, I don't care, but he's the future of lucha in the United States. All right. Anyways, I think the match.
Yo,
I think the match that really got back to my seat. I was like, hold on, let me put my wing down. Let me put my fries down. Let me put my beer down.
Word.
I bet you.
How many beers you
know
have?
what
I had 3 beers.
What?
It was the USA title. It was who?
Oh, it was Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Now that was a good match. I enjoyed that match.
I mean, Jacob Fatu's just a beast.
That dude knows how to fucking go, man. I mean, shit. The whole crowd around me, they were cheering, they were having fun. Because when Jacob Fatu's in the ring, that man just has a whole exudes energy.
Energy.
I'm just like, damn, this is fucking great. This is what I come to WrestleMania for. I want to see these high octane matches. I want to see that energy. I want the crowd to get into it because the wrestlers feed off of that crowd, that interaction. But
Yeah, but the problem is literally,
I mean,
all the entire card, the crowd was dead silent.
oh well, yeah, they were except when they got to. Of course,
Again, when they got to the good matches, though, this Jacob Fatu and LA Knight was great because
It was good.
again,
It was good wrestling.
let it be known, LA Knight, another good fucking soldier.
Yeah, he is. I agree.
he's
He
a
is.
soldier.
He's a soldier. He takes what he wants and he takes it.
And we move on to the second co-main
he threw the
event.
Cody line.
He
in
did.
there.
He really did.
well, I don't see Cody repping the United States champion. Yeah, he's wearing the fucking. He's looking like Homelander. No, my United States champion is the Samoan werewolf himself.
We're gonna move on because we're not gonna bash Cody right now. That match. How do you feel about that match?
That match was
Iron.
That
Insane.
match was sloppy. Okay, I'm gonna tell
so
you.
sloppy.
That shit was like a sloppy Joe sandwich, dog. Like
Wait, I like
sloppy. That it's just sloppy, right? I don't know what happened in that match. They were really trying to I think trying to wrestle, but their personal dislikes for each other was kind of conflicting that. So they were really hitting each other. And Tiffany at some point got busted in the lip. I really thought she chipped a tooth.
Yeah, it looked like she did chip. It did look. She did chip a tooth, but it wasn't like. Apparently, it wasn't too bad. They just put something in there. She was.
I will
Good.
say that in their defense, they tried. It looked like they tried. It was sloppy to me, but it looked like they tried. I didn't hate the match, but it was like, oh my God, ladies, like what's happening here?
Talk to him, Iron. What do you disagree with?
Well, I'm tired of this whole you deserve type bullshit in the sport of professional wrestling. Nobody deserves a damn thing. I'm sorry. You worked for it, and if you earn it, you earn it.
So
it just is
Charlotte
what it is.
earned it.
No,
Her accolades, whatever.
no,
I
she
don't
did not
care.
earn it.
I don't care. I'm not sitting here saying that I want Charlotte, but I'm not sitting here saying that I don't want Charlotte. Like, I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't have came back there. Y'all are fucking stupid for saying some shit like that. Like, I don't have a problem.
No,
with
I'm glad she came back. It's just the issue that I had with night one was the booking and the storylines all culminated to something trash.
it was all over the place.
It was all over the place.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And honestly, I don't think wrestling should go back to 2 nights. WrestleMania should not be 2 nights. You don't need all those stupid
That's
super
because
show
there's so
matches.
many talent. Because no, they have to. Because here's what's gonna happen, dog.
I have a lot of people, man.
Here's what's gonna happen, though. You listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. 2 nights. If you eliminate 2 nights, you're gonna have so much talent that's not gonna be featured on the show. That means you're gonna have a lot of disgruntled wrestlers who are gonna complain, who are gonna moan, who's gonna go to social media, and then social media is gonna flame fucking management. They're gonna flame everyone to the point where, oh my God, we gotta do PR control. We're gonna have to find a way to try to make everybody happy.
Okay, to the 4 hours we
but
got.
we
I
don't
think
need that much. Look, I'm sorry, but there used to be a time where your storyline mattered, and that's the reason why you got a spot on WrestleMania.
I give you that. I believe that should be the case too. Yes, but that doesn't work. That doesn't always take precedence. Look again. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You're right, and that's why we're gonna go back to the main event of night 2.
Well, let's talk about the main event because it's there's a lot of mixed emotion here, especially from us. But the main event, it was a triple threat again for Paul Heyman. It was Seth Rollins against the Tribal Chief against CM Punk.
Wait a minute, wasn't it for the number 1 contender for?
It wasn't for nothing. There was no
Yeah, it was
stipulation.
just-
It was for Paul Heyman. Love and affection.
That's part of the story, dog.
That's
All part of the
I gotta
story.
admit, I was more interested. Everybody around me was very hyped about this, and they were talking about it.
I get that they were hyped, but the match did not. I'm sorry, but the match did not.
A lot of people will beg to differ.
I know they are.
Okay,
I know they are.
okay. Well, let's take turns. Ace, what did you not like about the match? What do you think about the match?
I think the outcome of the match was great. It should have been Seth Rollins. He needed this W. You know how many times he's lost?
3 times.
He needed this W. However,
I think it's 3. Yeah. Amen.
Let him go. Let him cook.
Run.
cinema wrestling has ruined the WWE.
I call bullshit.
Because
Cinema wrestling?
yes, we're gonna wrestle for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna do a whole 4-minute segment in the ring that's melodrama, and it's gonna like basically a soap opera in front of us.
Bro, that happens to every wrestling fucking promotion.
Yeah,
now.
but this is like continuously now. Continuously.
See, bro, you complaining about that, bro? Bruh,
How many times does that happen in AEW?
it happens in AEW.
Yeah, and it's gonna happen again when we talk about about
but you
Cody
don't
Rhodes.
complain when it happens in AEW. Why not?
They stopped doing that.
Oh my!
I think
days.
that's-
So you didn't like the soap opera aspect of it. You didn't like the what do you call that again, Ace?
Melodrama.
The melodrama. It's literally just soap opera.
So you were not supposed to entertain with that match.
I was not supposed to say in that match, and I just feel like it just did not flow right.
Okay,
tripping.
please enlighten us. Enlighten us.
Listen. All I know is that this man is on some shit. Whatever he's on, don't take it, y'all. Just stay away
Definitely
from
take
it.
it because
No.
All right, talk to me about the finish.
I knew it. I knew Paul Heyman was gonna be a bitch. I knew he was gonna turn on both of them. I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't.
The minute he got that steel chair, I said, bro, he's about to turn on CM Punk. Low blowed him. And then when he low blowed Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, I just felt like his hands was just stuck right between his.
He said.
Yeah, it's stuck right there. I'm like,
He
damn.
jiggled around like,
Like,
are
bro.
you okay?
He jiggled the
I was like,
OTC's twig and berries. That's what he did.
That's what he did.
He
But
got his
that
arm
hurt
in
the
there.
most.
River.
That hurt way more than CM Punk because Roman Reigns, his entire fucking career, this man has been betrayed.
That's
He
true.
has never betrayed anyone. Some people will say, oh, well, look what he did to Jey Uso. Look how he treated him. How he treated them
It's different.
is different. He treated them like he would treat a little brother who stepped out of line. He treated them how you would treat your son when you started acting up, right? That's how he treated them. Like
Agreed.
family. But he never turned his back on them.
He never did.
But everyone did it to Roman.
He would lift
That's
that
a
Cinema
real
wrestling.
one. That's the real one. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, there's night one for you boys.
Spike, talk to me. We're not
There's-
done. We're not done yet.
We ain't done.
We gotta fucking
Wake
talk
your
about
ass
this
up,
match.
bitch. Wake your
Spike,
ass
I'm
up.
about to get him a drink.
Talk to me
Yeah, take
about
a
this
drink.
match.
There's no water.
Right there on the floor, nigga.
Come on, and drink some water. We're not done yet.
Go ahead.
Spike, talk about this match.
This match was one of the best matches of WrestleMania.
Night
And-
one.
Night one.
Thank you.
And no, WrestleMania. I'm keeping
No,
it
no,
WrestleMania.
fuck no.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
women,
yeah,
the
yes.
women.
No. Don't even start with the women because don't even start with the night. I'm putting WrestleMania in general, but night one, this was the best match of night one. And not only because of the story, but I enjoyed the wrestling like on it. Was it like a 5-star Kenny Omega Will Ospreay match? No. It was a good match. It was a 3.5 or 4 out of 5.
Nigga, didn't I just say that shit?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
So,
Yes,
yeah,
you did.
So
Yes, you did.
yeah, I did say yeah. So
Hey, he can have the same rating.
No, he cannot.
No. Said the same way. It's a 3.5 or a 4. Which one, bitch? Which one?
They say it's I
Pick
give it
one.
I get a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
A 4 out of 5? That's
I
a
enjoyed
fucking
it.
1-star match.
Because no, it's not.
no
Because
damn
no,
1 star.
it's not a story match. Because of the story that went along with the match and its ending. So it was way more satisfying than the shit I got on night fucking 2.
Nah, do you know what the difference is?
What's the
You
difference?
enjoyed this cinema, but you didn't enjoy night 2 cinema.
This was what I just fucking
The
said.
difference is that one made sense and
One
then the
made
other
fucking
ones
sense.
doesn't make
Instead,
sense.
okay, now let's move on to night 2. Since
No, we're still not one.
puto, fine, your turn.
Okay. And we're not done yet. Because I owe an apology
To who?
to CM Punk. He shut my ass up.
Oh, Mayo.
No,
Mayo, stop.
no. He shut my ass
Bro,
up.
what the fuck are you
because
on?
he put up a fucking good fight. To me, that match was a 5 out of 5. Fuck Metzler. It's a 5 out of 5. 5-star kudos. That match, it was perfectly shot. Get the fucking do whatever you want. Take a lap around the building. Take a lap around the building, motherfucker. If Metzler, if Dave Metzler is not gonna have the balls to give this match a 5 out of 5, I will. Because this match delivered to entirely. This
Yeah, I need to
match
see his face.
shut me up.
I mean, it was
The
a good match, man.
storyline.
Come on, dude.
The
Okay.
storyline, CM Punk deliver. I don't
he
like.
didn't.
I'm the biggest hater of CM Punk. I say it and I'll say it again.
He is.
But he shut me up. And you guys know when someone shut me up, they shut me up.
What did he do that
He
was so
shut my
good?
fat ass up.
No, bitch, no. What did he do that was so good in the match that was a wow for you?
It was for
GTSs?
for the first time.
All those GTSs,
listen.
those
For
high
the
knee
fir-
rises, those
for the
bulldogs.
first time in a
man,
long
look.
time, he didn't feel washed up. He didn't feel.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because he was in a triple threat match where the other two was doing most of the work.
Hey, it worked. Hey, it worked. I can't lie to you. It worked. And the times he was up and the times he was doing stuff, he took it and he didn't complain.
because
and
he
he
was-
didn't bitch.
That's
They didn't
because
break
he rolled
apart.
out
And
of
he
the
didn't break
ring.
apart. He was
That's
not
'cause
injured.
He rolled out of the
Man was
ring.
laying down 90% of the match.
Facts.
90% of the match. That
He
man was on the
outside
floor.
ring,
Bro, he went
drinking
through a fucking table.
Voss water outside the ring. That's what he was
This
doing.
is what he was doing. Where's my water?
Right over there.
This bitch was like this. Is it my turn yet?
That's what he
fuck.
did.
Okay, it's my turn.
did.
I gotta go.
I think you guys.
CM Punk was put to a fucking table and he took that shit.
Announcer's desk.
That's still a table.
I guess it is.
Yeah, it's the table.
Listen. I don't care. You guys know
Yeah,
me,
but who
and
made it look good?
I don't give a fuck.
made it
I'm
look-
not gonna sit here and
Roman.
lie to you guys,
Tribal
like to
chief.
myself, and this cocksuckers right here are gonna lie to themselves either. I'm not gonna do that.
What?
I'm not gonna do that. CM Punk put a good match. He shut my fat ass
ain't
up.
put up no-
End of the story. 5 out of 5. Fuck Dave Metzler. This deserves 5-star matches.
Hey, man.
I 5
Seth
stars.
Rollins and
I'm
Roman
No, I'm
Reigns
sorry. I gotta step in.
put
I
CM
gotta
Punk
step in.
on their backs. They carried that man. Don't play. Every
the
single
difference-
CM Punk match he's had.
May, are you hungry?
Difference of opinion.
Are you
No,
hungry?
no. You can't tell me.
Man, are you hungry?
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. Every single CM Punk solo match he's had in WWE since he's come back, he's been carried.
Yes, I agree.
He
I agree. But he pulled something out of his ass in this one.
Mayo.
no, he didn't pull anything
He didn't
out.
pull shit.
He was just there. He was just CM Punk being there.
You're not you
It
when
was
you're
Roman
hungry.
Reigns and Seth Rollins making this man look like $1 million.
really?
Let it be known, guys. I give my props. End of the day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not like Dick Suckers right here.
Oh,
I'm not. And I give my props. He shut my fat ass up. End of story. Listen. And just to end this, the satisfaction, again, I'm still a CM Punk hater, but I gave him his props. The satisfaction of him losing and being betrayed
that, yeah.
by his own Paul Heyman.
Talk to me.
Fuck, man. That shit felt good. That shit
Yes,
good in my
sir.
heart.
Okay, yes, it was
I'm
good.
not done. Shut up. And then he turned around and he's like, my tribal chief, Seth Rollins. I thought it was over. I was like, man, it's gonna end with tribal chief.
Nah, you could tell it was bullshit.
I did it,
man-
I did it. I
ate-
believe
this
it.
man ate.
I'm sorry. I believe in wrestling. Fuck me, right? Fuck me. I believe it is
No.
real. Fuck that.
Hold on,
Anyways.
Let him finish.
I want to say this and I'll let him
It's not
finish.
your
Let me say,
turn.
let me
It's
say,
his
shut up,
turn.
bitch. Let me say this and I'll finish. Let him finish. Paul Heyman had no reason to stay in that ring longer than he already did. When he low blowed CM Punk, he should have just left the ring. The fact that he was in that bitch still is like, oh, you know he's about to do something to Roman.
I didn't know that.
Man, go ahead.
Again, I still believe.
Continue.
Fuck me though, right? Anyway, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, see, right.
what he said, my tribal chief, Seth Rollins. I was like, man, fuck Seth Rollins. He's about to get screwed again. But then he didn't.
Yep.
And then, oh my God. One of our followers, his name is I Blame Lucifer. He said it best. He's like, WrestleMania 31, it was Seth Rollins' highest of the century. WrestleMania 41 is betrayal of the century. And I'm giving you your name so you know I'm giving you props. This is, look at my fucking shirt. Seth fucking Rollins. I can't sit here and bitch and complain bullshit when they gave me what I wanted. When they gave us what we bitch about and we could go here in the pod. We said that Seth Rollins should be the future and he's gonna be the future from now on.
This man is old.
Nah.
He ain't old. He's like 36 or
Nah.
something.
He said new Paul Heyman guy.
Oh my God.
The
you
tribal
guys-
chief is gonna take off.
Along with Braun
Hey,
Strowman.
look at your fucking self, Ace.
Sorry, not Braun Strowman. Braun Breaker. I don't know how I
Look
fucked
at
that
yourself, Ace. We
Sorry,
bitch and
Braun
complained a week ago about Seth Rollins. They gave us what we wanted. I'm satisfied.
Okay.
I'm
well,
sorry.
enjoy mediocrity.
No, mediocrity, bitch. What are you
who-
talking
The
about?
only thing I am giving this kudos to was the fact that on Monday Night Raw we had Braun Breaker and they added him. That's the future. That's who the future should be about.
Bro,
That's the only reason why I'm
Evolution
happy.
2.0, dog.
Bro,
That's
I hate Triple H,
evolution.
dog.
No, dead ass.
I hate Triple H so
it's
much.
true. Seth Rollins is Triple H. Paul Heyman is Ric Flair. Braun Breaker is Batista.
wait.
We just gotta find Randy Orton. I saw some people say, "Oh, might as well put Austin Theory in there."
Hey, that would be a good comeback.
Guys,
that would be a
guys,
comeback.
Oh my fucking
someone
God.
said- someone said to
Look
put
at me,
in
look
Drew
at me, look at me,
McIntyre.
look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
They said to put in Drew
Shut the
McIntyre,
fuck
but
up.
they-
You fucking fed fans. Stop making Austin Theory is never gonna fucking happen. Stop trying to make that shit happen. God, go to night 2. Holy shit. These Fed fans in there fucking
He's
Kool-Aid
awake. He's awake
sipping
now.
shit.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
Just a theory. So, no pun intended. So if Austin Theory actually joins Paul Heyman and becomes something, are you gonna eat your own words?
When the bell rings, he still sucks ass.
Oh my God. Actually, no. He's actually one of a really good seller, though.
Okay.
He's a fantastic
when he
seller.
tries, when he tries,
Oh, yeah.
All
yeah.
right, gents, let's start off
You
with
see how he fixed that?
Night two. We
Finally,
gotta-
let's fucking talk about an actual professional wrestling,
We're gonna start.
not cinema wrestling.
We're gonna start by taking out the trash first, okay? So AJ Styles against Logan Paul. We're
my
gonna
boy
take it out of the
Allen.
trash.
Oh my
We're
God,
gonna
my
take
boy
that
Allen.
out of the
Some
trash.
people say that was a good wrestling
No,
match.
Nah.
I'm sorry,
it
Allen.
was,
I'm gonna need you to go. Just stop. Just, bro.
That's what some people say.
I need Allen to just take a break for a little bit. I need him
All
to
right.
go back. to
Honestly,
kid.
We're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take it out of the
go ahead.
trash. The second trash match, it was a tag team titles. All right, when Becky came back, I already spoke my piece about Becky Lynch. I think she's an asshole, but that's my opinion. And I'm not gonna talk about this match. This match,
She,
honestly, I went to the restaurant for this match.
Oh my
And you should have taken a break too.
Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna move on with Drew McIntyre and
Damian Priest, which actually was one of the good matches of that
it
night.
was a really good,
It was a really good
entertaining
match
match.
of the night.
It was a
I
really
told
good.
y'all,
It
man,
performed better than I had anticipated for a street
It was
fight.
a lukewarm ass match,
Shut the
guys.
fuck up, Ace.
It was a
Yo, he
lukewarm
has
good
all
wrestling,
negative
man.
things to say about everything.
Oh, can you just
Just a
appreciate that they
warm
actually put
ass
on a good match? Damian Priest.
They got to
and
use
Drew-
gimmicks to make a good match. That's how sad it is.
Wait a minute,
That's so
AEW
dumb.
is gimmicks
That's what
too.
I'm saying,
What the fuck are you
yeah.
talking about?
Nah, see, that's a difference. Though.
The
difference is.
I'm stopping you.
The
Tony
difference
Storm and
is-
Mariah Mays.
the
Was that
difference-
not a gimmick?
Listen to me.
Oh, I'm listening.
Good.
Escucha.
The difference is they can wrestle without the gimmicks. These guys needed the gimmicks.
Drew McIntyre can wrestle.
Nah,
What are you
you're not
talking
gonna-
about, man?
I'm
You're
not
not gonna
talking about Drew
disrespect Drew
McIntyre.
You're not gonna disrespect
I'm not
Drew.
talking about Drew
And you're not gonna
McIntyre.
disrespect Damien
so-
either.
I'm talking about Damian
Nah,
Priest.
nah.
I'm talking about Damian
You're
Priest.
crazy. You're crazy.
You know who he
You're
is?
crazy.
You know who he is?
There we go.
He's a lot.
Say,
so I
hold
hate
on,
to
let him
say
finish.
it.
No, say.
A 3-star merchant, and that's exactly what that match got. 3 stars. If anything, kudos to you, McIntyre, for taking that big Kane wannabe lesbian ass Undertaker to a 3-point star match, because that shit was ass.
Stop that, bro. I can't. First of all, no,
Listen,
bitch. No, fuck
we
you.
here do not condone that type of talk.
And plus,
And we enjoyed that
Damian
match.
First of all, Damian Priest, that's a
enjoyed
fellow
that
New
match.
Yorker.
Shut the fuck
First of all,
up.
I'm not gonna let you insult my fellow New Yorker, Damian Priest. Okay, motherfucker. He put on one of the good matches. All right, him and Drew McIntyre, they did a good job. Was it like, oh my god, over the top? No,
You were
but it
on
was
Twitch.
a fucking good. Excuse me.
You were on Twitch when the fucking match was watching.
No, I was
Yes, you fucking was.
Damn.
You weren't even watching
He's
that
throwing
shit.
your ass under
That's
the
how your
bus.
ass
I was-
wasn't even entertained.
What are you talking about?
Damn.
No, I was actually watching the fucking match. Unlike you, who was actually on the fucking Twitch. Don't blame me for your ass not paying attention.
You know what I was doing? I was
Bullshit.
watching it, and then when I saw the 3-star merchant come out, I said, "Holy shit, no,
You
I can't
ain't
do this."
shit.
And then when I watched Drew McIntyre carry the match, I said, "Yeah, sounds about right." All right, back to my Switch.
Anyways, we enjoy that match. We're gonna move on to the Fatal 4, which is
Huh?
we're gonna move on.
Who's the
So
Fatal 4-Way again?
It was Braun
Bill.
Breaker.
Oh, bro, it was
yeah.
for the Intercontinental
Yeah,
Championship.
Intercontinental
match.
Breaker,
Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor,
and Penta.
and Penta.
Yeah.
Which was a surprisingly good match.
Yeah, that was a great match.
I'll give you that. This was
and
actually a good
the,
match.
The crowd turned around for
Dominic.
which it was amazing that he won. And Penta was amazing too. I think I'm gonna give this props to Iron. I think the way they built him up to WrestleMania, where at WrestleMania he had a lot of crowd people. He had a lot of people that follow him, and it paid off because I mean the chants were there. Cero miedo. Again, that is how you build somebody to WrestleMania.
What I do find unfortunate is that we had both Lucha Bros had their first debut at WrestleMania in such a short amount of time
they
of
both
their
lost.
debut, and they both lost. But
What did
They
Penta
weren't
had
together.
What a
Yeah, I know.
debut!
I mean, you know, you gotta take a loss sometimes. Okay, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back.
I think they are. I'm not gonna. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll give that match honestly a 4 out of 5. I think that match really.
I'm
was
gonna give
fun.
that
I've
one.
seen some folks say that Dominic Mysterio, since he won that title, it propelled his status.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
Not so. In turn, he should be rewarded with having Eddie Guerrero's heel theme. If you remember Eddie Guerrero's final heel theme run, that shit is actually sick. And I seen
It
a
is.
video of someone overlapping it. It sounds
pretty
good.
I'm sold.
with
Do
him.
it.
It's pretty
I
good.
say
sold.
do it. Dominic, we're listening. Do that.
Dominic is a fucking feature.
Yeah, for once,
yes.
Mayo, I agree with you. That is the man. I will. John Cena said it, and I'm gonna echo his words. Dominic Mysterio will be the most famous Mysterio of all the Mysterios. I'm letting you know now. That's the amount of just the sheer amount of talent that kid has. He can go. He will literally go far.
He's third generation, right?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was second generation.
No,
Yes.
his father is second generation.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Anyways, beautiful match. Let's move on to perhaps one of my matches stole the night. The triple threat against
Finally, it's time for talk
the
about real
women's
wrestling.
world championship.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know about wrestling. We're talking about real graps right now. We're talking about real fucking graps. Real fucking graps. The very first 5-star match in WrestleMania history.
No, it's not.
By Dave Metzer. Yes, it is, bitch. Go check your stats, ho. This got a 5-star because it was well deserved. Io, Bianca, Rhea.
Mommy.
We just gonna let you do what you know. You did. You know, you were just there. But
It's fucked up, bro.
Io and Bianca.
But I've said this before. I said
I should-
Bianca is one of the best pure talented wrestlers in
Yes.
that division.
Man.
So is Io.
Man.
Like, just hands down.
Those two alone.
Pure talent.
Wow, what a
Pure
match!
talent. Oh yeah.
They went out there and all honesty, guys, this year is the year for the women. Across the board in AEW, WWE, the women want it the most, and they showed out. This is the greatest WrestleMania match opener I have ever seen. After that,
so.
I was done. I that was my grasp of the day. I was good.
Sidebar, Ace. It was the Batman Who Laughs that Rhea was cosplaying when she came out. I forgot.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you disrespect mommy like that. She was part of the triple threat, and she made this triple threat a fucking 5 out of star. And shut the fuck up with this bullshit. This match runs circles around the whole AEW women's fucking.
Nah, dog.
All the women's run circles around there.
No,
every single
no.
body.
Chill,
Every single body.
chill
No,
the
I'm
fuck
not
out,
chilling.
man.
They haven't been able.
Chill
No, you
out.
know why? Because they haven't been able to put a good match like this match in AEW.
Tony
What,
Storm.
Tony Storm?
Mariah May.
No,
Five
that's
star.
not shit. Not
That's
compared to
5-star.
this one.
That's
Nah,
5-star.
nah,
What you
nah,
talking about?
nah. This is what that was a gimmick match. This was not a gimmick
A
match.
gimmick match.
It was a gimmick match.
These women were beating each other up with all these weapons and bloody
Yeah,
and
it
shit.
was a gimmick
Nah,
match.
Dog,
Nah.
chill. That was a 5-star match that Dave Messler gave that shit.
Tony Storm versus Mariah Ray at the Hollywood. What was it? Hollywood.
I'm not gonna
ending.
apologize for
You
what I
tripping.
said.
You ain't
This
shit.
match runs circles the whole AEW, the women's
you
division.
tripping.
I told you.
Now
he
he
tripping.
fucking
Nah, he
star.
tripping.
I don't give a
Nah, I
fuck.
told you he's
Disagreeing
tripping.
with you. I was with you the entire
Rhea
night.
Ripley was basically
I don't
CM
give-
Punk in that
oh,
match. I don't
okay.
know why you acting.
Oh,
I
okay.
disagree with you on that. Shut the
He's
fuck
gonna
up.
sit here and
Okay,
disrespect
no,
mommy
no,
like
no.
that. Fuck
Yes,
out of
she
here.
can't fucking wrestle. I'm sorry.
I'm not
Oh, no.
disrespecting
I'm
mommy.
sorry.
No, I know
not-
you're not.
Go watch her matches. She's not that great.
Listen,
She is a good wrestler.
Rhea Ripley is a very solid wrestler. Is she the best? No. Is she the worst? Not even close. She's extremely solid. She
can
pretty
bump.
much the package of what you need.
She can bump. That's
she
all she
gets
can
the
do.
job done, and she has the look for it.
Yeah, that's all. That's it. Yeah,
Oh, for
I agree.
fuck's
She's like
sakes.
CM Punk. She can bump well.
Don't put them in the same category.
They're
for fuck's
literally
sake.
other
Hey,
brothers.
No,
hey,
they're
look,
Oh my God.
Don't. I need you to stop.
I
putting
can't with
Guys,
this
insult
if you,
fucking
okay.
AW cocksucker over here. Anyway,
If you go back,
Anyways.
if you go back and watch that match, the highlights are from Bianca and Io. They're not from Rhea. They're not from Rhea.
we were all happy that Io took the title. I think she deserves that.
She was
shit.
the
Obviously.
first Japanese woman to win. The title at WrestleMania, which kudos and praise to Io.
It's like her parents were there, her family
Her
were
parents,
there. I mean,
Kyrie was there. I think it was a Kodamiki. I forgot her name, but she's
Nah,
Instagram model.
the best part
She
of the
was on
whole
there.
thing for me was after the match when you see them going up the ramp. Bianca Belair broke down. She was crying. And Io was just sitting there happy. She was sitting there smiling, waving at the fans, letting them touch her championship. I'm like, I love that spirit, man. I love
phenomenal
Io
match.
Shirai.
Phenomenal match.
She's so great.
Great. Yeah, I agree.
Actually, when Mina Shirakawa went to shake all her hands, she would have been in there.
Let's move on to the main event.
The worst match of the night.
All right,
Again,
no.
everybody has
It's
their
the
own
worst
opinions.
match of WrestleMania
We got
history.
John
But
Cena,
wait,
finals
hold on.
match.
Before you go, I'm letting you know, I'm not gonna talk until he finishes, because this is his boy. So I'm waiting for you.
What do you want me to say? What the
What I
fuck
tell
do you
you,
want
what
me
I
to
tell
say?
you,
You
what I
pulled
tell
that
you,
fucking
what I tell
stunt
you, what I
that
tell
day
you,
when
what I
I was
tell you.
fucking vulnerable on my ass. I just watched something traumatic and you put the fucking stunt? You didn't let me fucking
All right, let him go. Let him go. Go ahead.
took time to process that shit and you
Man,
pulled on the
all right,
camera.
you had enough time to process now. So tell us how you felt about the match.
I-
Let him talk. This is time. This is time.
Let me say before you start. You think with the animosity these two have that was built up, for the record, Cody was carrying this fucking feud for the past 6 weeks. You think they would start with like throwing blows or like something a little more aggressive? No, we're gonna start the fucking match for a lockup, a rest hold. Really? Something that generic? I'm sorry, I just want to get that up. Mayo, eviscerate this.
I'm done. This is what the fan wants. This fucking fans are fickle. On Friday they're booing Cody. On Sunday they're booing Cody. This is what you guys want. Fucking take it. You won the 09 Cena. You won the old Cena. Go ahead and fucking take it. You know why? Because you don't fucking appreciate Cody Rhodes. You don't fucking appreciate what a good man he is. What a good fucking babyface he is. And that's what it is. We're so fucked up in this society that when you have such a good person, such a good values and morals, you don't know how to fucking appreciate that shit. And that's okay. That's okay because y'all don't deserve fucking Cody Rhodes. Y'all don't deserve it. Go take your fucking Cena. Go take your fucking half-ass job done. That he done that. She doesn't know how to fucking do heel shit. Go take that shit. That's what you want. You cheer his ass up.
Mayo.
No, I'm not done. Fuck that shit. You cheer his ass up. Because nowadays, it's cool to cheer on the bad guy. It's cool to cheer. Fuck that. We losing morals in this fucking country.
What the country? What the fuck the country got? Okay, Mayo, listen. No, Mayo.
no.
The question was, how do you feel about the match?
That's how I feel.
The match,
That's
not Cody.
Man, fuck the match. What do you want me to say about the match? We've been watching John Cena can't wrestle for the past fucking 10 years, and all of a sudden, all the fucking WWE fans forgot that John Cena can't wrestle. They forgot that we went to fucking suffering with this motherfucker, match after match, title after title, but it was boring when he didn't do the same shit all the time, and we bitch and complain and it was the same. But y'all want the same shit again. This is what y'all want. You had a savior. You had a good person. You got a good hero. You don't want a fucking good hero. Yeah, you don't go see Marvel movies anymore. Okay, that's what you want. That's what you want anymore. Again, you don't know how to appreciate a good fucking babyface and a good moral person. Go ahead, take your fucking Cena. Take your fucking who doesn't know how to. He didn't even put a good fucking match. You talk about cinema, that shit was ass. That was Bollywood right there.
Oh God!
That shit was. And Cena does not know how to carry a heel match. There's a reason. Don't let anybody fool you. There's a reason why he never turned heel. Cause he can't fucking do the heel run. He can't. And I can already see the fucking excuses. Boy, he told me that he wasn't gonna wrestle. He told me that he was gonna make his head wrestling. Fuck that. That's a fucking excuse. That's an excuse to fucking not show you what a good match he can do. That's a fucking excuse for you to take that garbage and be like, I enjoy the main event. He actually made me hate wrestling. He made me not fuck that. He doesn't know how to do a heel turn the right fucking way. But go ahead, enjoy that shit. Enjoy that 2009 shit. He's gotta go against Randy Orton. Enjoy that shit. Enjoy that shit in your mouth. And I am with this. Cody Rhodes, take your time, baby. Take your time, Cody Rhodes. You deserve that shit. You deserve that shit. Take your time. Take however as much as you want. You have give us so much. Take your time. Come back when you're ready. Because obviously, The Rock doesn't know what the fuck to do. Triple K, Triple A, Big Ass Nose didn't know what the fuck to do. They gave that shit to John Cena, and he didn't know what the fuck to do. So, hey, take your time while we take a step back and watch 09. Watch a whole rewind with Randy Orton and John Cena, because apparently that's what the fuck the fans wants. And I'm done with this bull.
Damn. Damn.
Well, he got that off his chest.
So I'm gonna.
You ready?
I
ready?
guess so.
Disclaimer for the record.
Oh,
Disclaimer. I'm okay with Cena winning. It's how we got there. That pissed me the fuck off. Jay, Flores, go ahead.
I don't know how I can follow up something like
I
that.
do.
I mean,
You said it with glee.
I
You
do.
said it with glee.
Because your champion is a coward.
oh,
He ran from AEW the moment they booed his ass.
Oh.
And guess where he's at now?
Oh.
With this tail tucked between his legs.
Oh.
With his little lisp.
Damn, I don't know about that.
I can't go on. They booing me again.
oh.
They booing me again, guys. I have to run away because you are a bitch.
I disagree.
You a bitch. Your whole fucking year. Your whole fucking year, Cody Rhodes. That shit was ass. You have Dave LaGreca getting mad at The Rock because he didn't show up. Well, guess what, bitch? You're the champion. You show up. You make that fucking feud happen.
Damn. Oh.
You talk about good soldiers. You talk about all the shit you gotta do. You take chicken shit. You make chicken salad. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
That's what you're supposed
Huh?
to do.
That's what the greats do, right? In the
That's
Fed.
what they do.
I didn't see him do that. I didn't see him do that.
Well,
And if he
actually,
did,
he
it wasn't enough, bitch. And it's not enough because you are the champion.
Actually,
He
he
did
did.
it alone.
He was
alone, so he
mostly
better do
alone.
something.
He was by himself.
You
John
better
Cena
do
was
something.
practically MIA.
Yeah.
When John Cena went against The Rock, he did something by himself.
They were
They were
back to back.
The Rock was way more active during him and Cena's feud than he was. Than Cena
Regardless,
was.
he should have made it work. He's a champion. He should have made
What?
it work.
He
should have made it work. He should have made it work.
Wait a minute, time out. Okay,
He
wait a
should have
minute.
made it work.
Okay,
He
if
should have made it work.
No,
Bro.
fuck that. Hold on. Listen. In order for a feud to be, for people to be engaged in a feud, like for example, people were engaged with the Gunther and Jay feud because why? Gunther was there almost every week. Jay was there every week. People were engaged. So granted, it wasn't as good.
That's a bad example. That
Okay,
whole
what's-
feud sucked ass.
Exactly, bitch.
Why is that a bad example?
The better feud I would say was talk about
Okay,
Seth
so-
Rollins,
okay,
CM
fine.
Punk,
I'll
Roman
use that's
Reigns.
fine.
Yeah, it's a
I'll
better
use that
example.
Yeah, see, don't even know
fine.
shit. No, dumbass. Go ahead.
As I was saying, fine, let me use those three as an example. You have those three who are constantly at odds with each other almost every week. But where was fuck old Cena? Where the fuck, actually better, yeah, where the fuck was The Rock? Oh, that's right, he was in Hawaii.
This nigga said kawaii.
Kawaii.
By the way, love Hawaii, bro. Drinking probably Terramana.
The Rock told you the best way he told you when he went on the thing.
No. What was
He
the best
did
way?
his part.
He did his part, what?
He did his part.
Oh, he did.
It was time for Cody and Cena to tell the rest of the story.
And have Travis fuck old Scott come out?
I'm sorry. This is TKO, is it not?
Yo.
Is this not TKO?
No.
You can't sit here. No. You can't sit here and say you want Bad Bunny. You want to see Bad Bunny because you miss Bad Bunny. These are Fed fans, by the way.
No. They put Bad Bunny against Damian Priest. They didn't put him in the main
And guess
event
what they want to have now? They want to have Bad Bunny with the baby face, probably going to be Cody Rhodes teaming up against Travis Scott and John Cena.
Stop it. Stop.
I'm gonna let this be known now.
You heard it here first.
I do not
You heard it here first.
I do not care about Travis Scott. Is he a great artist? I fucking don't know. Honestly, I don't listen to his music. I don't care about him in this
It
instance.
doesn't matter
'cause he
if you
doesn't-
don't care.
No, I don't give a fuck what you're saying right now because this is bullshit.
Unfortunately, you're not the casual viewer.
No, fuck. Really?
Yeah.
I'm the fucking customer, god damn it.
It doesn't matter to them. And Triple H's told you this week, straight up.
What did he say again?
If you don't like WrestleMania, with the WrestleMania roast that we posted that got taken down because they're so mad that shit got leaked,
right, yeah.
guess what he said there? If you did not like WrestleMania, what'd he say? I got 2 words for you. Fuck off. So you take your I don't know Travis Scott and take your happy ass to fuck offville. Now back to Cody Rhodes, bitch.
No, fuck.
You didn't say
fuck
that.
He did. He did. Well, guess what? He also said you don't have the right to criticize.
I already commented on that.
Exactly.
bullshit.
So the same shit I'm telling you is the same shit that's happening. So take your shit and eat it. And back to your bitch ass Cody Rhodes. He was given a script. He was given what he's gonna do.
He did the best he could with that
Yeah,
shit.
he
Oh,
did
come
the
on,
best
guys.
he could,
With
man.
what he had,
He
he did the best
he
he could do.
could.
What more could you do?
Cena was not there.
Honestly, what more could you
I
do?
wanted
a solo. What could you do?
I wanted a guys.
What did you want him to drive to John Cena's
you
house?
forget when Cody Rhodes was in AEW, even though he won't admit it. When Cody Rhodes was in AEW, he did phenomenal promos back to back
With
against
people who were there.
MJF.
MJF was there.
Yeah, but they weren't in the ring with him most of the time. He would be out there.
But he would come out the next week.
The next week's the same thing.
Nah,
No, it's not.
Cena
Cena was
Cena
better.
about 2 weeks before he even got to the stage. And when he did, he didn't even talk about Cody Rhodes. He was talking about the fans.
For 2 weeks.
Aren't you supposed to be talking about your op?
So again, why don't you take the leverage since you have so much fucking pull and let that bitch run? Let that bitch continue. Take some time out of it.
How are we going to take time if the person you're supposed to feud against is not present and doesn't
I'm talking about when he is present.
They did that.
Fuck all that. The biggest question is, what? Why did you turn, or why did you, for John Cena, why did you sell your soul to The Rock? We never got an answer for that question.
No,
Never
so
got an
instead of saying you can't wrestle, you should have said, why did you sell it? Like, that should have been the main counterpoint.
Yeah.
Nobody was there.
The Rock show as hell wasn't. I love Dwayne, but he fucked that shit up.
Yeah, he did.
Because he was the central point. You're the one who made the biggest turn of the century.
What more
You're the
assisted
one
with
that
that?
made John Cena turn heel, and you're nowhere to be found. You're lost in transit.
I get what you're saying.
MIA.
And you're right. But it still befalls on Cody.
No, it does not befall on Cody. It is not
Bro,
Cody's
listen.
fault.
Yeah.
How can it be Cody's fault when the fucking person he's supposed to
Yo.
op against is nowhere present and the person
I would
that
tell you like
triggered
this.
that op is not present either? The person that's also in charge of creative that was in the fuck all meeting that said it would be cool if we do X,
So
Y,
then
Z.
it's Triple
not
H's
that-
fault then.
No, it is
Yo.
not true. I'll give you night
Yo.
1 is Triple H's fault. But night 2, no, it's fucking The Rock's fault because he made
So we're blaming The
decision.
Rock.
Yes, it is his
I
fault.
am not a Cody Rhodes fan.
Okay.
It is his
But
fault.
It's not The
I don't
Rock's
hate The
I
Rock, but God
will
damn.
defend Cody on this. He is not to blame for this entire
Exactly.
debacle.
He's not okay. Fine. I'll succeed.
Like,
I'll
you were
succeed.
crazy.
Succeed.
I'll succeed.
When he
Succeed,
stood
that's what you mean.
face to face with The Rock, with John Cena,
Cena.
he delivered. You
Yes.
didn't like how he delivered, but he delivered.
Agreed.
The next week, he also delivered again.
Yep.
I will succeed and say it's not all Cody Rhodes' fault. But what I will say is, I do agree with The Rock. The Rock did what he was supposed to do, and now they had to tell a story. I blame the writers.
That revolved around him. He's the one who. Listen, let me tell you why. Let me even tell you.
Please,
we
for
go
Christ's
way,
sake.
even way back, even before that. Remember when The Rock was face to face with Cody, talking all that shit, talking about how he's gonna come back to take care of you and all this other type of shit. Where did that go?
He had
No. You tell me, where did that go?
So
Oh, I want to hear
So
that shit.
I will say this.
Gone. Just dust in the air, my nigga. Just
Basically a
gone.
fart in the wind.
What he did was, y'all niggas ain't gonna remember that shit anyways. We move on to the next. That's what he did.
Look.
Okay, cool. No problem. We
Look.
still love you, The Rock.
Look.
He comes back at Elimination Chamber. What does he do? Stand there for 10 seconds? How do you do it?
He just looked
Yeah.
oh, and then he kissed his
Okay,
fingers and
so
blew
people like, oh, look. He's doing the 3 sign. So that means John Cena. We got some shit going on now. So what does he do for John Cena at this Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
Because that was last year's Elimination Chamber. What do you do at this Elimination Chamber? You turn John Cena heel. Great. Awesome. So now we're expecting you. What are you going to do now? Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not going to do shit.
Look.
He's gonna pull
I'm
out.
not going to settle the score
Okay.
with Cody Rhodes.
I understand what you guys are saying.
Do
That's-
you?
Yes,
That's
I
hot potato
understand
shit.
what you're saying. But here's the problem. When you have The Rock come back, your heat should be on John Cena. That should be your
Bro.
heat.
What are you talking
Wait a
about?
minute.
The whole expectation
So-
the whole expectation was this unification of The Rock and Cena. That already within itself was already anticipated. People were like,
okay,
yo,
I agree. So,
imagine these two
so-
standing side by side in the ring.
I agree. So, in my honest opinion, the way they should have written this, and again, this is why I say it befalls. Not slowly, I'll succeed. I was just messing. I was messing with Mayo.
Were you?
And I was poking the bear. It's not on Cody's fault. However, I do shift the blame on Triple H.
How? It's not his fucking fault.
Because when The Rock gave you the catalyst of the story. The story is there. Is it not?
Bro.
And you know,
The Rock is part
Rock is part of the
yes,
story.
I know.
The final boss is part
But
of the
if
story.
you know,
the character
if
is
you
part
know,
of the story.
yes,
final
but
boss.
if you know that he's not going to be there, then right around it, have him. Literally, it doesn't take that hard. You
Okay.
literally have him come out and say, do a video, or you can literally say, hey, The Rock is allowing John Cena to come out first. Because he's the final boss, and he's allowing this act. He allocated this time exclusively for John Cena because he sold his soul. It doesn't matter.
shit
Listen to me. Listen to me.
sucks.
You could have done so many other different ways on how it shows him how him selling his soul gives him a better up than Cody Rhodes.
okay, let's say the Rock. Let's say they did.
We don't even know what selling your soul means. We still never got an explanation for that shit.
Apparently, we will be getting an explanation for that eventually, according to what he said on the Pat McAfee show.
He said, "Yeah, we're getting an
But
explanation."
so let's say hypothetically. So you're telling me you approve of fucking Travis Scott screwing over Cena instead of, I don't know, someone that would make a lot more sense? Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, which Paul Heyman has a connection
That
to
doesn't
the
make any
Big
sense.
Boss.
That doesn't make any sense. The only reason why I get why people are mad at Travis Scott. Why
Do
he
you?
did that. However, though, this is TKO, and they love casual fans, and they love the fact that they're bringing in celebrities.
Casual
Sorry.
fans didn't like this shit either.
I
No, they don't.
disagree.
No,
They don't like that.
On God, they
no,
don't.
they did
I
not like that.
disagree.
On God, they didn't.
Disagree
I
with
disagree.
Disagree? No, they didn't like it. I was
God-
watching the IWC.
On God, they didn't.
I
They
didn't
didn't
say
like it.
No, see, you're talking about IWC.
IWC and casual fans didn't like it. They did not like it. You can
Storyline wise, you guys harp
Storyline-wise?
about the whole situation, right?
Storyline?
Storyline wise, who slapped the shit out of Cody Rhodes?
the Rock.
No,
You mean last year?
no. Elimination Chamber. Who slapped the shit out of Cody Rhodes?
Slap the shit. No, we mean beat the shit out of. It was Cena.
Travis
It was
Scott.
Travis Scott.
That, no,
slapped
no,
him.
no, no,
no,
no, hold on,
no,
hold on.
we can-
That's still irrelevant.
That's
because
irrelevant.
That's not the long-term aspect of it. That's a temporary bullshit that
Yes.
we don't care about. We honestly, as
It's
fans,
still-
we
it
don't give a
still
shit about
connects,
that.
though. It
Nobody
still
remembers
connects.
that shit. We
Bro,
only
how did
care-
nobody-
Yeah,
no.
because The Rock is the main focal point of the whole damn thing. He's The Rock. Anything that listen. Travis Scott can slap Cody Rhodes a million times in the face and make him bust it open. If The Rock is just standing there, niggas is gonna be like, "Yo, what is The Rock gonna do next?" Oh my God, Lord Jesus! I
He
hope
threw a
The Rock,
Rolex in the ring.
The
My
Rock,
God.
Oh shit! Look at it. He's throwing up the eyebrow. He's throwing up the people's eyebrow. That's how people gonna feel. It's The Rock.
I understand, but
Do
we
you
knew from the
really?
very get-go that he was not going to be at the WrestleMania.
No, we didn't know from
Yes,
the get go.
we did.
Everyone was expecting him to come.
No,
Actually,
y'all
everyone-
forget. We
No,
told you guys.
prior to the news that you got on the day of.
No,
we always
no,
like, yo, he's
no.
about to be in
Hey,
the
hey,
told
WrestleMania.
you
shut
guys.
the fuck up,
We-
Iron. At the Superstore, there were T-shirts.
That was sold, yes.
T-shirts were sold.
Why would you
your
say
ass.
Guys,
Shut your
guys,
ass up.
guys, we told you guys.
That's evidence. That's concrete,
Evil-
hardcore.
listen,
My nigga,
listen.
get over here. Just tell me some damn shit.
I'm sorry. Ace. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with you because it makes no sense. You have your fucking merch out on the fucking front, being
Hardcore.
so
Guys, they're
hardcore.
gonna sell it. They're gonna
Concrete
sell his
evidence.
merch regardless. They sell Stone Cold's merch. They sell everybody's merches over there.
Bro, the merch was
it's a
for Vegas
superstore.
day one for him. Actually,
Let me ask you a
that
question.
shit up.
When they-
Everybody saw it.
Ace, the merch says finally The Rock has come back to Vegas.
Well, yeah, they're gonna sell
Literally,
it.
the words.
They put that.
If that's the case, they would just sell a standard Rock T-shirt that
Exactly.
says "Just Bring It," like they've always did. Why would you say finally The Rock has come back to Vegas? What does that mean?
marketing.
What is it? Oh, it's
Marketing?
marketing.
Man,
It's marketing.
bro, you trying to fucking reach for the moon as much as possible.
I'm trying to reach because I'm trying to get you guys to understand. This is your Fed.
Oh my
This
God,
is your Fed.
dog,
this is your Fed, and you
Oh,
continue to watch this bullshit.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's
at the
what
end
it
of the
is.
day.
That's what it is to you.
Do you see how dumb I sounded? You heard it, right?
Yes. Sound?
Yes, you did.
That's
so.
exactly what I said.
You said sounded.
Yeah, because it's in the past.
I don't know if that's proper grammar, but we'll get back to that.
God. Did you see how I sounded? Did you see how I sound?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly, dumb bitch. The point is,
Fuck you.
You understand that that's how Fed fans sound. So in this scenario,
So you're a
I
mocking
understand that The Rock should have been there. I understand David LaGreca's rant on Tuesday when he was going crazy. I feel bad for that white boy. That white boy was going crazy. I
yeah, I
understand
saw it.
that.
Yeah, he was
upset.
You see the Rock's
I saw
comment
The
to
Rock's
LaGreca?
comment.
Did you see JD?
And I saw JD.
I saw them.
But here's the problem.
He was mad too.
Here's the problem.
They were all-
It's every single one of you fucking fucks fault.
Oh my
because you enabled this idea of the Fed. You enabled this idea of just accepting mediocrity.
Oh, God.
You
Now,
accepted
he's
the
taking
fact.
John Cena's words.
And it's true. You accepted this day in and day out. When it comes to AEW, y'all are quick to nitpick and say all this shit. JD, Busted
Wait,
Open,
back off.
Bubble Ray,
What?
Everybody.
JD's not the one.
When they talk about AEW, yes or no, straight business. When something happens to AEW, what is the first thing they say? What is the first thing they
You
say?
tell me. I don't know what the
Tell
fuck.
me.
I'll tell you,
They say.
what the fuck is this company doing? What the fuck is Tony Khan doing? This shit is horrible. This shit is trash. You have old podcasters talking shit about AEW. But for the very first time, you have JD, Jonathan Coachman, came back and talked shit.
I'm gonna say JD. This isn't the first
You
time
had
JD for
you.
the record.
I'm not saying that. Okay, you can stop sucking his dick. I
not
understand you
sucking
love
his
him.
dick.
I'm not talking shit about him. All I'm saying is that he's coming
Really?
back out. I'm not. All I'm saying is that you have these podcasters coming out like JD, like Bubble Ray, like David LaGreca, like Jonathan Coachman, who literally put out a tweet and said emergency take, and they all came out talking about. Yes.
I saw coaches.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I did
So
see
I'm
coaches.
not talking shit. I'm just saying they all came out of the woodwork. Even Raj, everybody was saying this was a shitty ass WrestleMania.
I'm excluding JD from all that because he's always been
Bro,
he's
you
been critical of
sucking
both
this
brands.
man's
He's
dick.
He's been critical of both
I'm not
brands.
saying anything bad about him.
You're saying now they're coming out of the woodworks, but back to the topic at hand.
Damn.
I'm trying
Take his dick out your mouth. Is he paying you?
is Tony Khan paying you?
Yes, he is.
Bullshit.
What is he paying you with?
His love.
Oh my God!
The
Get the
fuck?
fuck out of here,
The
bro.
fuck? Anyways, the point is, this is what y'all get for accepting mediocrity. I'm glad you guys finally woke the fuck
No,
up.
I mean it's not accepting.
No, it's not
if
accepting
we were
mediocrity.
to accept mediocrity, that would mean we would accept this entire thing.
Yeah.
No, and then that's why I'm glad you guys are speaking up. I'm glad LaGreca's mad. I'm glad JD is talking about this. I'm glad Jonathan Coachman finally woke up because y'all saw it also on WrestleMania. They're pulling their curtain even more, and they're allowing you to see how they do everything. They literally told you to your face, "Yeah, this is fake. This is
What did he
this
say?
is
What
everything."
did The Rock say to LaGreca? It's a work. No shit, it's a work. Hollywood's a work.
And again, if this was AEW, can you imagine the shitstorm that would be happening when you have people who work for the company telling you this is fake? Look what they did to the girl on the AEW pay-per-view when she said, you know, wrestling is if one thing I knew about wrestling.
that shit.
Do you know how much they got grilled that shit online? Do you know how incredibly they were grilling that actress just because she said that? They're not grilling. They're finally grilling The Rock But this whole shit, even this past this past Friday, what did Adam Pearce say? You can't get heat from attacking an announcer. What? You're using kayfabe words and literally telling us what it is. They have broken the fourth wall completely. That's what Jonathan Coachman said, is the fact that we no longer care about this because you removed the illusion.
Well, AEW did it too.
I understand that. And they bitched and complained, did they not?
Yeah. Well, for reasons. When you say, yeah, I like it because we know who's going to win before the match.
I mean,
Exactly.
I thought that was so dumb.
Exactly. But it's the same scenario
Yeah,
here. What I'm trying to get you guys to understand, all of your complaints was right. Every single one, even Mayo's. Mayo's absolutely right. The problem is, this ain't stopping anytime soon. Because if you see it and if you watch it, you'll see a board on the trailer on WWE Unreal. And you will see all of the matches they had. And all the matches that they had did not happen. They had Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill. They had Gunther versus Seth Rollins and CM Punk. They had matches pinned. Jey Uso wasn't even on that whiteboard.
Yeah.
So again, I'm glad that the gas is now back on, and I'm glad the veil is pulled out of these Fed fans. Because this was the worst WrestleMania of all time. Thank you for waking up.
Do you think it was? Let us know. Let us know. You think this is right? Do you think we're right? Again, let us know because a lot of shit went down tonight.
Enjoy your tag team match between Bad Bunny,
Oh my God.
Don't stop.
Cody Rhodes, and
Stop
John
that.
Cena and
Stop
Travis
that.
Scott.
Take us
Stop that
out,
shit.
Slight. Take us
Stop
out.
that
Take us
shit,
out.
man.
Take
See
us
you in the
out.
comments below.
Take us out, Slight.
Yes. Get me out of here. God damn.
Are you listening? Damn.